Ants are the creatures that fight with numbers. No matter how many of them die, newborns replaces the dead. There are approximately 1 billion queen ants around the world, and one queen ant reproduces 100 worker ants in a day. To say the worst, this population of the ant grows every day, even the very second that you're watching in this video. But what if these ants invade the humanity and destroys our existence of the planet? You might think that this is crazy, but today, in this video, I'll convince you that that theory might be happening near our future. So let's begin with a story of a single ant species success. So in Argentina, there is an ant species called Argentine ant. This species has no sharp teeth, no exceptional size difference, or some dangerous poison that makes the competing species to die off. In fact, those ants fight with sheer numbers of themselves. However, in Argentina, there are so many competitions between species that makes the Argentine ant to fail a vast majority of competitions. Those ants that compete with Argentine ants are the notorious fire ants, army ants, and the bull ant. So obviously, those ants failed to reproduce quickly enough to build a super colony consisting trillions and quadrillions of ants. Also, if a mutated queen Argentine ant decides to migrate to another place, the Argentine ant would basically need to compete with the mutated family as well. This makes them to be exhausted. However, after the Industrial Revolution, humans appeared and carried Argentina ant with them to new places. For example, California, USA. When the few ant queen and the worker ants arrived at California, USA was completely surprised. The Argentine ants was completely survived. They saw a land which had no competitors at all. Every ant that was found out were either weak or strong but had a major issue. They could not reproduce fastly. So those Argentine ants held a massacre against those native ant species that were very innocent. Those ants devoured over half of the native ant species, and currently 90% of the ants existing in California are the Argentine ants. Now those ants didn't end its journey on California. They traveled all around the world, making the super colony that has more than 400 trillion ants in total. So these ants causes massive problems to human economy as they spill trashes, crawl into factory, or often go to our houses and make a big mess. But what if those Argentine ants or other more aggressive ants decides to destroy the current super colony, which is made by Homo sapiens, which is human? Surely we can stop a lot of them, but not every single thing. Some of the ants do not die of nuclear bomb, whereas we, the humans, dies instantly. And those ants has the potential to swarm our countries one by one. But there's a great obstacle to those ants who wants to conquer this planet Earth. There are not a well-structured hierarchy on the ant society. So this is a big problem. The reason why that it is a big problem is that they just won't simply cooperate on large numbers, and humans can easily kill a few billions of them. In case of humans, we have evolved for hundreds centuries to develop this society. So indeed, the ant has a little potential of conquering the world. However, the odds are in our side. If you like this video, please subscribe and put that like onto it. Thank you for watching.